These tennies are for Hezekiah's tunnel, but I've got a friend that told me the best scuba diving in Jerusalem is right here. Da 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 da. No more looking. Lesson number 1 in snorkeling. When below the water, breathe. And when above the water, don't forget to breathe again. Man, it's cold. You've got to come and do this. This is a lifetime experience. Hezekiah's tunnel. Let's be a light to others. On Roots and Reflections, we absorb so much history. And just to think, there's a river under Jerusalem.
Hezekiah's tunnel is of course named in honor of King Hezekiah of Judah, who dug the water tunnel as part of his defensive measures against Sennacherib, king of Assyria, who laid siege to Jerusalem in 701 BC. According to Chronicles, this same Hezekiah also stopped the water outlet of Upper Gihon and brought water by tunnel to the west side of the city of David. The new water system was an extraordinary engineering feat, a 533-meter conduit through sheer rock. In 1880, an ancient Hebrew inscription was discovered in Hezekiah's tunnel. The original was taken to Istanbul, but this copy is in Jerusalem's Israel Museum. The inscription from the First Temple period reads, "The tunneling has been completed. Here is how it happened. As the tunnelers wielded the pickaxe, each man toward his fellow, and as 3 cubits remained to be cut through, a man's voice calling to his fellow was heard, for there was a crack in the rock on the right and the left. When the tunnel was driven through, the hewers hacked each toward the other, pickaxe against pickaxe, and the water flowed from the spring to the pool a distance of 1,200 cubits, and the height of the rock above the heads of the hewers was 100 cubits.
Coming up here is where the tunnelers met, digging from both ends. How did the 2 tunnelers meet to begin with? Well, rather than dig from 2 points in a straight line, which they never would have met, they actually do it in a kind of an S form. That's how they met. The chances were much greater this way. Oh, sorry. There's air. Jaws! Jaws is coming. Boom, 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 boom.
For 1,500 years, everyone thought the biblical pool of Siloam was here at the exit of Hezekiah's tunnel, a Byzantine pool with remains of a church. However, excavations since 2004 have revealed that the channel continued further to a much larger pool to which Hezekiah diverted the water from the Gihon. In the Second Temple period, the pool lay at the furthest southern corner within Jerusalem's walls.
This is the pool, how it looks from the time of Jesus, 2,000 years. Now, the pool of Siloam, the original pool, it's down over here. But we found only these 2 corners, and these 2 corners, what we found with the steps. The rest of it, it goes under a garden, which is belong for the Greek Orthodox Church, and we don't have a permission to dig the whole pool.
1,500 years, we believe that the Siloam pool is the end of the Hezekiah tunnel, but now we understand that all the garden down, all this area, we're talking about 1 acre or 2 dunam of area, was part of the pool. And this pool was built as a step that the people can go into the water to make a ritual bath, to go to the temple, all that. This is the life of Jerusalem from the Second Temple period.
In John chapter 9, verse 6, it says, "And he, Jesus, or Yeshua, anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay. And he said to him, Go wash in the pool of Siloam, or in Hebrew we say Shiloach, which is translated sent. So he went and washed and came back seeing." This is an incredible sight here, at the Pool of Siloam.
We know that Jesus was a Jew. When he came to Jerusalem, he came as a Jew. And he came to the Siloam Pool and he go to the temple. This is the way, this is the places where everything happened.
I know a lot of people, Christians, people, they come here and they touch the water, they put in their eyes.
Wow, I don't need my glasses anymore.
Actually, this time the waters didn't really help with my reading, but there's always hope. On the road back up to David's palace, we come across the latest discovery in the city of David, the underground drainage channel used by Jews to escape the Roman onslaught of 70 AD.
When we start the excavation, we want to find the street from the Second Temple period, the main street that connects the Siloam Pool with the temple. What we found a tunnel under the street.
The relevance of the street had to do with the destruction of the temple, is that correct?
Josephus Flavius, in his book, The Jewish War, talking about the people that ran away from the Roman by the tunnel. And we found that tunnel, this tunnel underground, under the street. No one see him, and then they ran away to the desert from here, to the desert, to Jericho, to the Dead Sea from this area.
Archaeology 101. Wear a strong hat in case a rock hits you. It's amazing that history is just being uncovered bucket by bucket, pottery shard by pottery shard, coin by coin. Can you imagine 70 AD, the Jewish inhabitants of the city escaping through a drainage duct leading out of Jerusalem as the city itself is under siege? This is an incredible find.
The newly discovered drainage channel, buried beneath rubble for 20 centuries, was mentioned by the ancient Jewish historian Josephus Flavius as a place where people hid from flames engulfing Jerusalem under Roman attack. The roof is formed by the heavy paving stone slabs of the Second Temple period street above. Excavations continue. With an expected length of 1 kilometer, the drainage tunnel stretched from the Temple Mount to the Pool of Siloam and may have exited into the Kidron Valley, which then flowed to the Dead Sea. Even today, this serves as the main sewage outflow of East Jerusalem.
And look at the height on this place. This wasn't just any small drainage tunnel. This was big. I think I'll help out, you know? The quicker we uncover this, the more we see history unveiling the secrets of our past and continuing forward to our future. This is an archaeological bag to shovel the dirt into, and that's what we're gonna do. We notice shards of pottery. Actually, this is shaped in a form like David's harp, found here in the city of David. Is it very possible in this whole area of the city of David that if we were to lift off the entire surface, we would find a whole nother city?
Yeah. Oh, we can found the city from the First Temple period.
Not only does Roots and Reflections educate us about the land of Israel, but seeks to bring us into a better understanding of the natural and spiritual restoration of its people. Throughout the land of Israel today, tens of thousands of people are in great need, both Jews and Arabs alike. In order to show you this need, we have a DVD which we would love to send you for free called Care and Compassion. Write to us now or call us and we will send it out in the mail as quickly as possible. Care and Compassion.